Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. And it's official, the Sorcerer will be coming in the next patch. So that leaves our two Warlock friends to make as much progress as we can in the coming days before the next patch comes and renders our save file inoperable. So, we have one short rest left in us.
Still alive,
but
so that's progress.
We've spent some of our spell slots on the current short rest, so I think getting a long rest isn't going to do us any harm. That is, if I can find where the teleporter is in this place. There it is. So, with this ancient rune circle, I'm going to take a long rest and then try and jump down the big scary hole in the center of the Underdark that I've never been down before. That is my intention. So this takes us back to the Myconid camp.
Be on my way.
Wyll's just chilling. He's a very happy man. We're going to jump in here. Do we have enough random stuff to make a meal? We absolutely do. There's 40 of 40 on the nose, so we'll take that as a full rest. Anything going in bump in the night today? Demons, succubi, strange dreams. Nah. Just a great night's kip.
Damn it all.
Right, so somewhere out there
Have to keep going.
is still the land shark, the bullet, which we want to avoid. Otherwise, somewhere around
Traps,
here,
please.
and I'm not entirely sure where, Wyll catching up to us, is a hole
Need to find a way
down
forward.
into the next section of the Underdark. Now, we just have to find it. It's not that. Although, who knows, if you jump down there with Featherfall, you might make some kind of progress. Let's refer to the map. Right, it's not that. I don't think it's this. It's definitely not this bit directly to our north, is it? Where's the compass? Yeah, no, it's not that. Right, let's just take a little gliding tour of the Underdark here and see if I can find the thing that I'm thinking of. That's all the village and whatnot. Don't think it's over there by the Susa tree. Tell you what, I'm doing this all wrong, aren't I? Give me an imp. Imp will be able to figure this out for me. Particularly with its flight. Right. I know that the imp has seen part of what I'm thinking of already. If you get to here, could you jump up there for me? Yes, that's the stuff. So this is where we found some of that extra loot. This is where we had a fight with the bullet. And that's the hole I want to go down. Good stuff. Okay, so come round to the tower entrance and then we're just opposite that. So, first of all, we need to work our way down through the village.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Fortunately, our heroes will auto-guide themselves that far round. Oh, I've just realised, obviously the sorcerer is coming in the next patch. But do we think that might mean that they will be fixing ladders and climbing and route finding and all of that kind of quality of life stuff that's been less than ideal in this particular patch? Because I would be really happy if they did. Case in point. No reason that Wyll and Grace shouldn't be walking around together here, since they are currently chained together in the party. But it's fine. We can take an extra 15 seconds to walk across this bit of the map. No harm done. I have no idea what is down this hole. I don't know why my brain thinks there might be like a bullywug society. Is that a thing? Right, we want to be here. Are we going to get attacked from the thing under the earth? No. Right, so we want to touch that thing. I guess this is going to say use jump to reach. Fortunately, we can jump onto this mushroom. And then from that, we've got enough space to jump down to here. Oh god. Yep. I saw that when it was too late. Skeleton has a helmet of autonomy, proficiency in wisdom saving throws. So many helmets and necklaces in the early access. And there's Grace with her dark vision. We should definitely be using that. Wyll, where are you going? Alright, we'll just click this loading zone and see what happens. In fact, let's separate Wyll and Grace.
Live in more interesting times.
So now Wyll can jump down here. Grace gets out the way, perhaps. Wyll can jump down here and we can both be on this platform. And Grace can become invisible. The spell breaks if you attack, cast another spell, perform an action, or take damage. Or not, perhaps? We are wearing the right magic item for it, aren't we? Yep. It just doesn't want to do it. What if we take it off and on again? Will we be able to be invisible then? Nope, obviously bugged. Alright, well then we'll just bring the whole party down together then, shall we? Let's get ourselves an extra imp. Imps, because the flight, I think, is going to be more important than the ability to scare. Let's make sure Repelling Blast is on, because that's my mental default. And then what is down this hole? The Festering Cove. Lovely hammock. Some stones. Let's get sneaking.
Sharp as ever.
Let's get you guys invisible. Hopefully your invisibility works. And why not scout ahead with an invisible creature? We've got water. We've got picnic blankets. Fancy crystals. What is that? Oh, it's not bullywugs, it's Kuo-toa-woah. Wyll's Faithful. Level 2. 18 hit points. Nothing dramatically deadly looking. Looks like there's a lot more stuff going on over there. There's an inscription of one of them on the ground there. That's cool. Lots of wild chanting. More stuff up here. A chest. God, there's like a whole big area down here, isn't there? Now, here's a question. Are they going to be inherently harmful The yellow marker on the map suggests to me not necessarily. They might be friendly. This is not exploding plants. So there's a gilded chest just there. Some mushrooms. Maybe I was thinking of the bullywug trumpets. More giant mushrooms. Giant mushrooms on the back here, but doesn't seem to be some kind of giant secret. It seems this torch, I'm not sure that's supposed to be as it is. And this boat, glowing gem in the center of the boat. A dead skirmisher there. Possibly some kind of funeral ritual. Another chest. At least for the imp it doesn't indicate that it would be stealing if we were to touch it. And down here we've got various statues. A lot of fish. This does not appear to be a space that you can traverse. Loads of abandoned gold. The Lord of Murder's songbook is intriguing. And that appears to be most everything there is to see down here. So with that initial scouting out of the way, I suppose it only remains for us to try and initiate some kind of... Oh, a message in a bottle. That intrigues me. Some kind of conversation or interaction here. If it's a big fight, we can get the ogre's help if we really need it. This is where we started, so let's get Wyll and Grace. Are you wearing the guidance necklace? Because that would be my preference right now. You are. There it is. So we're going to walk over slightly. And we will get out of hiddenness. I don't think we need to be hidden for this. And then, Wyll, if you would cast guidance on Grace. And then within the next minute, let's approach and see what happens. They don't appear to want to fight us.
Our blood to fill your oceans, O blessed Boal. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Words, priest. Promises. Your god wants proof. Wants blood.
These beings are Kuo-toa-woah, former Mind Flayer slaves that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
Awesome. Great camera angle for that.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Boal.
Well, that doesn't sound like it's gonna fly with me. You can give it a rest, your god isn't real. Well, we have terrible intelligence, but we do have investigation and a D4 from the guidance we prepared. So let's get our bearings and see what we've stumbled into. DC 15. Ah, I thought it was going to be 18 for a moment. And I think we're out of inspiration, aren't we? We are out of inspiration.
Well placed. Blood wants a sacrifice. Blood wants blood.
I can make you another offer.
Oh, what's that then? See, you got meat to spare.
Oh god, what are we going to present as this offer?
Blessed Boal.
You want to sacrifice one of my friends? The mercy of a quick death? Or, I have only one life, but I can kill many more in your name. Persuasion +4 charisma, 1d4 guidance. DC 20, so we realistically need at least a 15. All the way down to a 12 if we get lucky. Oh, and we can cast the Friends cantrip. I don't think we've done this yet, but we get 2 because Friends enchant a non-hostile creature to gain advantage on charisma checks against it. That's the whole point of the cantrip. We get 2 d20s and we will take whichever is higher of this roll. 14 +4 +1. Game! Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me?
Oh, don't worry. Rest of the world will know me soon enough. But you first.
Welp.
Blood! Boal demands blood!
These guys look incredible. The scale textures and stuff. Okay, well, that's a lot of creatures. Who is that? Oh god, he's actually here? What? Avatar of Wyll. They actually manifested him in their brains. That is wild. Right, Wyll is here. We are pinned down. Our movement speed is reduced by 10. If Grace wasn't there, this would be the perfect time for Arms of Hadar. But Grace is in absolutely the wrong spot. So what else are we going to do? I will probably blow the horn as soon as we have an opportunity to do so. Force all nearby creatures and objects to take 2d6 force damage and a push back 20 feet. I mean, that will include Grace. But that is like a great amount of damage. We'll see if we can get Grace out of there for the next attack. We also have Shatter, which can hit very many of our foes. Again, with Grace being, unfortunately, just inches into the wrong spot. But I think this will be good. Let's start with that. Yeah, that was great. Then we have a bonus action. We can't cast Hex because we cast a leveled spell with our main action. We got temporary hit points from that, so I think I'm just going to kind of move over a little. This guy's got his fancy gubbins going on. There goes our concentration on guidance, which is not that important to us anymore. They did hit very hard, though. Oh, don't... I wanted to click this, and it all went wrong. Okay, we need the horn. Horn, 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 horn. Where's he going to show up from? Hey, there's our guy. He has not healed any of his hit points, which is a shame. But, you know, we take what we can. We have 2 actions, or 2 bonus actions. So one of them is going to be this. That is a massive potion. Then, are we currently concentrating on Hex? We're not, because we long rested, so we're not currently doing anything with our spells. So I'm wondering if... yeah, we can get 4 in that shatter. That seems worthwhile to me. Also, we should definitely get our invisible imps in on the fight. Is there anyone they can likely kill, or do we want them to go off to the ones at the fringes? Let's get them both up here working together. This is why the flight was extra important to me. I don't know what that guy's wielding in his hands. But these 2 imps can start striking on this one. That's a great strike. Chance to apply bleeding to targets is their buff that they all have at the moment, which is slightly terrifying. But we should be able to take this guy out. There's one more done. Right, now back to Grace. We just shattered. We have next to no movement left because I accidentally ran away. So I think that will do. Crit miss against the ogre is wonderful. Clearly he's tanking all of the attention. They're throwing nets. That's interesting. 2 more up top, only slightly terrifying. Although Eldritch Blast, Repelling Blast should be able to do something with that in a minute. Oh joy, Wyll is down. Oh joy. This is looking out to be a real problem. Right, there is this guy up here. I think we are better served assisting down here. Seven is good. Grace is up. Even if we could get Wyll up immediately, we're going to have issues. What is this guy's boon for being Avatar? The sight of the Kuo-toa-woah servant dying fills Wyll with bloodlust. It regains 3d6 hit points when it kills a creature and can attack 3 times. That's rough. Redcap Fae. Man, I can't believe we missed out on our speech check by 1 pip for this. Right, let's start with a potion. Then I really wish I was wearing the necklace that gave me 3 firebolt spreads instead of this. Wyll's down there, so I can't really attack him. If I do this, we're out of spell slots. But I think it's worth it. Dead. Incredibly nearly dead. If I could hit you with an offhand melee strike, please. For that 1 hit point you have. Incredible. Right, we'll park ourselves next to Wyll on the off chance we have a chance to get him up in a second. Not holding my hopes too high though. Now this guy, if you could please give him any excuse not to hit us, I'd be so grateful. Did he take 6 damage because we flew onto him? I had no idea we could do that. Right, here we go. Ranged attack on Grace. 3 is fine. Ranged attack on Grace. 8 is bad. Ranged attack on Grace. Opportunity attack is good. Come on, get us another turn. No! Well, that was all new to me. I have not seen this encounter before. So that is game over for our pair of Warlocks. There'll probably be a brief intermission in my daily Baldur's Gate 3 uploads until the new patch with Sorcerer comes out. I've got some other things in the works for the interim and some other stuff going on, as well as various other series that are happening. But thank you ever so much for joining me on this pair of Warlock adventure. If you have enjoyed this mini-series, please do let me know in the comments below. If you have any ideas for things you would like to see after the next full campaign with a party of 4, including a sorcerer when that starts, put them down in the comments. I'm sure there will be time for a second campaign of some kind on the next patch after a party of 4 with a sorcerer resolves. Otherwise, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.